Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I am Dee with the Bonafried Hunnies, and I welcome you to my kitchen. I welcome the old, the new, and I also welcome those who haven't joined yet. Right? We are going to have some fun in this kitchen today. You and me. Because I'm going to need your help in cooking this meal that we are serving up today at the Lazarus house. That's right. We are making some oxtails today. If you have never cooked these before, you want to hang around for this one. I am going to show you how to trim the fat, how to clean it, how to season it, and how to cook them bad boys. And I'll even show you how to eat them too if you need me to. Y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy, but I like to have a good time in this kitchen where I've been cooking for over 20 years. Over 20 years. So look, I ain't gonna hold you. When I get back on the other side, I'm gonna tell you what you need for these oxtails. And not only that, y'all, we are fixing coconut milk rice and coconut milk red kidney beans. Yeah. If y'all want to go with me, jump on the ride, because we taking the train somewhere. We taking the train somewhere, and when I get back, I'm going to show you just what you need. I'll be right back. You will need some W sauce, as they call it now. Get you a few cloves. If you don't have cloves, you can use your pinch or two of allspice, just depending on how many you're going to make. Get you some Creole seasoning. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, I love putting about a half a can of coconut milk into them oxtails. Oh, it makes delicious. You know you're going to need some type of browning sauce. Whatever you use would be good. Some onion powder. You're going to need some garlic powder. I've never tried this oxtail seasoning. Yeah, we going there today. We are going there today, y'all. And I'm taking y'all along with me. Y'all gonna help me cook these oxtails. And we have some Sazon tropical. I love this stuff here. You're going to need, I found a few little spring onions. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I found a few little spring onions that I'm going to put into the marinade. Also, Cameron prepped these and got them ready. And these pretty and vibrant. So I have red, green, orange, and the onions is at the bottom. Make sure you get your peppers and onions cut up. You're going to need them for the marinade. Y'all already know we cannot do anything without the oxtails. Gorgeous. Now I've already had them soaking in a little bit of vinegar to start the cleaning process. Can you all see that? Yeah, you can. Look at that there. Beautiful oxtails. So when I get back, we won't be cooking, but we're going to be cleaning these oxtails, and I'm going to show you how to trim away all of that unwanted fat. And so what I like to do is cut back some of the unwanted fat on oxtails. You know, if you ever talk to anybody and they say, oh, they so fatty. Yeah, they are, but they don't have to be as fatty. So what I like to do is first trim the fat. If you can see that, I don't want my family eating that. I'm sorry. So I like to just take some kitchen shears and just cut that off. Look at that. You don't want that. You do not want that. And so I continue to go around places where it's just making sure not to cut any of the meat. You don't want that. Nope. And I take my time and do this, because I told y'all it's no rushing in cooking. And sometimes I'll even pick it up. I'll pick it up. Let's get down in there. Remove that fat. Yep, get all of that out of there. You don't want that. So that's the first step in me cleaning my oxtails. Now, I don't know what anybody else do, but for me in my house, oh yeah, we cleaning and we trimming. Now you do want some fat on here and it'll render down, but I like to get off as much as I can. As you can see, I have trimmed off a lot of the unwanted fat, and I gave them a really good rinse. So I just want to show you, if you got a weak stomach, you may not want to see this, but I want to show you all of the fat that I removed from the oxtails. So I would encourage anyone who is cooking food, don't ever just get it home and take it right out the pack and start doing stuff with it. I wouldn't. So now what I want to do, I want to clean these oxtails. So they were already soaking in vinegar before I started trimming the fat. I'm just taking some kosher salt and pour over them. I got a few old lemons, and I'm just gonna, I'm just cleaning. Can y'all see that? What I'm doing? And if I see any fat, you see I still have my shears here. So if I see some unwanted fat while I'm cleaning, it gotta go. It gotta go, y'all. And the salt just serves as an abrasion. So I can really get in here and scrub this meat. And I tell you, if you ever cleaned your food with lemon or lime, it leaves it such, it has such a bright, vibrant smell once you clean your meat. And I'm going to clean every one just like you see. Let me slow it down, just like you see here. I have trimmed, cleaned, and drained these oxtails, right? So I want to start seasoning them. So I'm just gonna put just a tad bit of this, not much. That right there I'm happy with. The clove, this is gonna really, once it's set overnight, that is really gonna shine through. Not much. A little bit of the Creole seasoning. Can you see that? Let me go this way. Now you can see. I'm gonna do some, let me move this closer to me. So my arm won't be in the way. There we go. We're going to do some garlic. I want y'all to get a good view of this. This is onion. Not much of that. It's kind of strong. I'm going to move this over here. Let me know if y'all like oxtails or not. I'm curious. I would never eat them, and I had them one time, and I was like, oh, these are pretty good. And then I said, well, I can cook these. I can cook these on my own. And that's what we did. Okay, so this is I've never tried this. Matter of fact, this is what I like to do, y'all, when I have not tried season before. I like to put a little bit in my hand, and I like to taste it. Oh, y'all, that's good. Oh, that's really, really good. So, because this is delicious, and I want to get in there, and I want to get in there real, real good. Let me get some pepper, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, man, that oxtail seasoning. Ooh, if you're an oxtail cooker, make sure you go and you get you some of that oxtail seasoning. I mean, delicious. Just the flavor content. And I'm just going to put just a little bit of this Sazon. I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to leave this out in case I need it. So what I like to do is just get in there and just toss that around. As you notice, I have switched bowls. This is going to be my marinade bowl. So I'm going to start adding some of my peppers. Oh, my daughter cut these up pretty big. Okay. I'm going to put the peppers down in there, as you can see. Then I'm going in with my oxtails. And I'm not worried about that little bit of juice, because it's going to make its own juice anyway. All of that in there. And I'm actually going to put a little bit more. And I want a little bit more oxtail seasoning. So I'm just going to take this and toss it. Toss it. Yeah, if you're not sure about a seasoning and you've never tasted it and you're not sure before putting it in your food, what I would highly encourage you to do is just sprinkle a little bit in your hand and taste it. Then that way you know what is going in your food. My daughter hit me to that. She was like, Mom, just taste it. I was like, oh, wow. I like the concept. And make sure your hands are thoroughly clean. I normally don't say that because guess what? If you see me in my kitchen, know that my hands are clean. I don't even go in the refrigerator without clean hands. That's just how I was raised. We could not go into the refrigerator coming from anywhere unless we washed our hands. But I'm saying this specifically because you're getting down and dirty with these oxtails and these peppers. And I think this is enough because I don't want to overwhelm the oxtails. And I'm going to shake this up. Shake that up. And now what I want to do, I just want to pour some of this browning. Just want to pour some of that. And I want to work that browning all over this meat. All over it. You know, y'all, something about cooking is just puts me in a calm space. You know, we deal with stuff every day, and it's nice to get in here and get your mind off things and get in here and cook a dish. Cook your favorite dish. It helps me. So you see how brown they are now? That's what you want right there. I also have left my limes in here to marinate with the oxtails. Hey y'all, came back sooner than what I thought I had to. Y'all, how did I forget that? Now I don't really like spicy food, but when I'm eating and something just hits it and it just makes my mouth warm, that's the right amount of pepper for me. So I'm just gonna put just a sprinkle. That's it. The top is going on this. This is going in the refrigerator. So as you can see, these oxtails have marinated overnight, and the smell that's coming off of them, it's just something I can't explain. We are going to sear these, and I'm going to throw these in my pressure cooker, mainly because I don't feel like standing up over a pot babysitting it. So I'm going to sear these. I'm not going to sear them with any flour. I'm going to sear them just naked as they are. So guys, I have my pan on, and we are right at a medium high heat is what I'm looking for. I am going to and I'm just using regular vegetable oil. Whichever oil you want to use it. And that should be about enough of what I'm going to need for my oxtails. I'm letting the oil get extremely hot because once it hit that oil, I want it just to sizzle. And make sure, I did not say this earlier, make sure that if you are marinating your oxtails, that you take them out 30 minutes to an hour before you cook them. You want to get off the coldness off of your oxtails, any meat. You want them to be room temperature when you cook them. Our grease is hot and our oxtails are ready to be added to the meat. Added to the oil. That's what you want to hear right there. I'm going to get the rest in. So guys, we are back, and I am checking these. Oh yeah. That's what you want. That's what you want. Gonna finish turning all of these. If you don't see this, flip your oxtail back around and give it a couple more minutes. So, as you can see, this is the other side. So we're not browning them to cook them. We just searing them just to lock in those seasonings that have marinated overnight. So these are done. I'm going to turn this off. And when I come back, yeah, we're going to add these in the pressure cooker. We have seared our oxtails and now they are going into our pressure cooker. Right? Just like that. No wrong way, just get them in there. So I'm hoping that you can see that. So I am going to, I did not want all of the oil that I seared the oxtail in. So I drained some off. I'm draining just a little bit more because that's more than I want to use. And that's just for the flavor that came off of the oxtails when I was searing them. So I'm going to add that little bit of oil and all that goodness that came off. Yep, get all that in there. Okay, I got that in there. I'm going to add my 1 can of tomatoes. I am going, and look, I have thoroughly, let me express this again. I have thoroughly washed off the top of my cans. I've been doing that, I think, since my kids was 5 years old. And the grocery store manager said, we was just talking, and he said, never bring your canned goods home without washing them, because it's all types of things that crawl around at night when we not at the store. So I'm going in with my coconut milk. You've never put coconut milk in your oxtails, I'm telling you, you don't know what you are missing. I'm gonna go in with the whole can. You know, when my daughter came home from school, she was big on recycling. I said, this girl getting on my doggone nerves with this recycling stuff. And now, everything that come through this house, if I can recycle, if it's recyclable, it's going in the recycle bin. And let me share this. We have more recyclables than we do trash. And I don't know why I'm going here, y'all, but yes. Now remember those green peppers and onions in that marinade? Yeah. Can y'all see that? Get that in there. We just gonna get all of that in there. Okay. Now, I'm going to give this a real good stir. So guys, I told you that every step of the way you need to season your, whatever you're cooking in stages. So you know we just added coconut milk and we just added tomatoes. So you know that changed the consistency of your seasoning. So it needs more, and it needs some more liquid to kind of cover this a little bit. So this is 2 cups here. I'm gonna start maybe with, that's 1 cup. Now I'm liking how this looking. I hope you can see this. Yes. And it's okay to add water if you need it. Also, I want to put a few bay leaves in there. Since that's a tiny one, I'll add 2 bay leaves. And I'm also going to go in with some more of this oxtail season. Why? Because you know I've added the coconut milk, and I added the tomatoes. And who want oxtails that's not seasoned well? Oh, now it's smelling right. And you do the same. If you're making oxtails and you added the coconut milk, the unsweetened coconut milk, might I say, and tomatoes, and you see that that you need to add more, then add what you need to add for your oxtails. So guys, we are back, and my camera is about to cut off, and I'm going to try to get this last little bit in before it does. Everything has been seasoned. I'm putting the top on. I'm closing this, and I'm going to let this go for about pressure cook. I'm going to let this go for about 50 minutes. And once that stop, I'm going to check them, and if I need to add additional time, I will. I'll see you back in 50 minutes. Y'all, guess what my crazy butt did? Recorded the rice and the beans and didn't have on my mic. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back over what I did. I am making 2 cups of rice. And when I'm doing oxtails, I love to put coconut milk. I bent the can, y'all. Coconut milk in my rice. So if I'm doing 2 cups of rice, that means it's 4 cups of water. So in actuality, I did 3 cups of water and 1 cup of coconut milk. It just makes the rice really, really stand out, right? And so I'm just gonna trade places, and that is the rice. Of course, you didn't see me putting it in. I have the video, but it's no sound. And these are my red kidney beans. Now let me tell you here, y'all know we use what we have on this channel. I didn't have any butter beans or anything like that, so I'm just using what we have. Those extra peppers that extra peppers and onions that Cam cut, well, I cut them down even further into small bites and put them in there, and I put some garlic and onion powder and some other couple seasons. I'll put everything down in the description box below. And that's what I did with that. That's the red kidney beans is all we had, and that's what I'm going with. My rice is here. I have 32 minutes left on the oxtails, 20 minutes on the rice. When I come back, we're going to look at those oxtails and see if they need any more time, because I want them tender. I want them falling off the bone. I want grandma who lost her teeth about 30 years ago can still eat. Well, just check with this. Okay. So I thank the person who volunteered to check these oxtails. So I have not released the pressure yet, so I'm gonna do that right now. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, so I opened it up all the way, right? And now the one thing I love about the pressure cooker, you can release it, but if it still has that pressure to release, it's not going to unlock. So if it unlocks, you know you are good to go. Oh, y'all, look at this thing here. Woo! And I'm just giving this a good stir. And look, this is what I want you to know. A lot of people flour their oxtails and then they, you know, they sear them. Partly because that will give you, that will let your juice off your oxtail get a little thick. But I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna thicken up anyway. But look at this here. Look at this here. Let me see. Let me make sure I got y'all focused, and I'm gonna get a fork. Because this is the only true way to check. Y'all give me a minute. Y'all know we ain't got no production team around here. I'm one all be all. Not unless Cam here. She ain't here right now. So y'all have to bear with me. Just like if y'all was in y'all home. But I want you to see just how that's just fork tender there. Look at that. Now, if you do this and you say, oh, yeah, I'm eating this right here. I'm going to taste this right here. This is done, but if you see where you need a little thickener, get you about a tablespoon of flour and a little bit of water and throw in there, and it'll thicken it right on up. I'm tasting this. I always taste to see where I'm at. See if I'm good with seasoning. Y'all, I'm speechless. So I'm going to show you how to get some of this oil off the top of this, because I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay. Now you can keep it. You can keep it if you want. But I'm going to show you how I get that out. Okay. So this is what you want to do. You just want to take your spoon and you want to just a little pressure enough to where that oil is coming through. See that? This is what I do. You don't have to do this, but this is what I do for my family and for me. We don't need to consume all of that oil. I am going to put just a little bit of thickener, and you see here I have 2 teaspoons of flour with 2 teaspoons of cold water. Make sure when you're doing this that we get everything that is at the bottom, on the sides. I didn't use a lot because I don't want it too thick. Okay, I'm just going to pour that in there. Just like that. While we are making the plates, and I told y'all that I'm taking y'all with me every step of the way. Every step of the way. Let me get settled here, okay? Oh, y'all, this is this coconut rice, and it is, whew, it is some kind of delicious. Let's put that right there. Let's just put that right there. These are my red beans that I had cooking and a little bit of coconut milk. Let's just put them right on top, just like that. Then y'all, we're gonna go to the star. We're gonna go to the star of the show. And pile them on there. Woo. Look at that there. Look, I'm not gonna keep you. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You can ring that bell. Ring the bell. Ring it, ring it, ring it. Yes, ring that bell. So every time the Bonafried Hunnies upload new content, you'll be notified. Because y'all don't want to miss what is happening on this channel. I'm trying to tell you. So, let's get into this thing. Bless the hands. Bless the hands. Let's get into this. I feel like I need to kind of sit down. This is one of these meals where I need to sit down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, man. There we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. Man, I'm gonna get some of these rice and beans. Piece of that oxtail. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. Because I gotta sit down and eat. And I cannot do it standing up. Thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me. And thank you for being a sous chef for me today. And I'm out of here. I'm out of here and from my kitchen to yours. Bye-bye.